All right, well, the sun is definitely out, but it's also raining at the same time. Just a good little sun shower. Start off the day. What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. It's currently Thursday. It's Thanksgiving Day. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day spent with the ones you love. I know I'm thankful for you guys. The sun being, well, kind of out, and I'm thankful for coilovers because today the Mark II is finally getting lowered. I'll give you guys a current look at the ride height. It actually was much lower in the back, as you guys saw previously, but I pulled the jack out, the coilovers out. I pulled probably 150 pounds out of the back of this car, and now we actually have some gap back here again. Before it was sitting like way down here. The suspension on this car, it's from '87. It's original, I can only assume. Never been changed out. It's very soft. There's not much left. Like if I push on this car now, you can just see the whole thing bounces up and down like crazy. We have gap like crazy in the front. The front is much more stiff than the rear. The shocks are just completely gone on the back, but we have coilovers. This thing's coming down. It's gonna look amazing. I can't wait. So the plan is to leave these exactly where they're currently set. These came off of another Mark II, the parts car I have. That car, put a picture on the screen, sat super nice, which is crazy because look how much more room we have to go down. So if I wanted to, well, not with these big old tires, but if I wanted to, this car could be like flat to the ground. Not my goal, but if it was, I have all the adjustment for the front and I have all the space for the rear. So if I do get smaller tires on the PowerTechs, or if I don't change them out, yeah, this car can go like to the ground, which is not the goal, but I have the option if I want it. Now, personally, this car on the PowerTechs with the big tires has always looked really good to me stock height, but the goal for today, I want to bring it down to probably right about here, front and rear. Pretty much where the rear was with all the weight in the back is what I want to do rear and front, and the car should be looking perfect after that. All right, let's see if we're gonna have a good day or if we're gonna have a no start day, which it should start. It's been a couple days. I have no shot. Oh, there it is. There it is. Come on. Oh. I heard the starter click though. That was a good sign. One more time. I just want to move the car over a little bit, and now you don't even want to start or nothing. Oh, that sounded better. It didn't sound better. It didn't. I lied. Okay. I'm really tired of having to do that. You know, when you have two people, one to turn the key, one to smack the starter, it's not so bad. When it's just you and you're trying to blindly smack, and it's okay, the manual swap is coming very soon. Let's lower the car. Your days are very limited, my friend. Very limited. Now, real fast side note, because somebody's already typing saying, you should fix the car before you lower it. Shut up. Shut up. I will do what I want to do, and if that's lower a car that doesn't always start, that's what I'm gonna do, and you will get over it. Okay, let's begin. Yeah, I don't know what that was. But I found that song, I was jamming, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna do it. And I just threw every transition and every filter onto like 7 clips, and we just sent it. If you had a seizure, I apologize. I don't know what that was. But I was having a good time. I was. Okay, back to the video. Right, front suspension, Mark II, Mark III, super easy. 2 bolts down here, 1 bolt at the top, and the entire thing is coming out. Couldn't be more straightforward. The back with the rear seat, a little bit annoying, but the front of these cars, so easy. All right, bottom 2 bolts are out, you can see right there. Now let's hope this thing has enough torque to blast this off. Oh, all the torque, no, it's spinning, just spinning. Wait. That's my bad. Let me put this back up there and hold it. Now we should be able to do this. Yeah. Goodbye. Okay, first one out, easy enough. Toss this bad unit in. Right on our way. Check it out. First side done, easy enough. Let's keep it going. Oh yeah. I think though, I mean, it looks great, but I think we can go more. Oh, it depends, maybe. Let me do that side first and we'll see how it all levels out, but we might get a bit more. Either way, oh, it looks so much better already. Too easy. There it is. Gone. Woo. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah. That looks pretty good. And dropping that side brought this side down a little bit more. We got about 1 finger width. It may or may not rub out the C, but for right now I think height-wise, that's pretty good. Dang, look how good it looks now. It's crazy how just, well, wheels, number 1, but lowering a car changes the entire thing. It's a whole new car now. Look how good this thing looks. Yes, let's go. All right, rear time, which won't be so much fun because the back seats are super annoying, and also that door doesn't open, so there's also that fun. But the front looks good. Dang, it's so cool to see a car lowered. All right, let's tackle the not so fun back. Okay, I think I got them both unhooked. Yes. This is the stupidest design of all time for a back seat. And it's not like they didn't just make the Mark II Golf that had folding rear seats and somehow they decided to make this dumb. There's just no need for this. Is it off? I don't know. Get down. Right? Oh, it's that. I forgot these inner ones that like come forward and go up. It's just all dumb. It's all dumb. So up, forward, around. I'm stuck on these inner ones. Okay. Yes. I wish my other door opened, but it doesn't. This might be a good time to fix that. Oh, that was so much fun. So much fun. Greatest design of all time. Greatest overall seat design of all time, hands down. It doesn't get better than this. It doesn't. Oh, nothing better. Nothing better than a Mark II Jetta rear seat. Nothing better. See this? I'm out here sweating. Look at this. Why? And make it like this? You could have made this like pop down to the floor. A million other things you could have done besides this. And then under there is our strut towers back there, which is good. What's this? Look at that. My little book. There you go. What else is down there? What's that? I don't know. There's that. There's more stuff down there. I just want the rear suspension. This is stupid. You know, looking at it more closely now, I don't understand how they got this like clay dust everywhere. Like this is behind the rear seat. You can see like where the gray kind of still is, and then all of this, all of that, all down there is just covered in this like clay dust. If you don't know, this car was a North Dakota car its entire life. It never left there until now. They must have driven up and down a dirt road every day with all the windows down at 80 miles an hour, because I don't know how you get this much dust under and in literally everything. Like this is crazy. It's just everywhere under the rear seat. Like again, this is behind the rear seat. It makes no sense that it's all back here. Like everything's just covered in it. I've cleaned out some of it, but there's still so much more I have to go through. Like pressure washer stuff's all kicked in there, but this just a dusty girl. Rear strut number 1 out of here. That's what I'm talking about. That new goodness going in. Strut number 2 out of here. Final piece to go. The Mark II, but I'd be looking spicy. All right, the Mark II is officially lowered, and that feeling you get when you finally lower the car off the jack and the whole thing comes down together, and is that first side of the car being lowered, it never gets old. It's such a good feeling. And like, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Now, of course, we can go way lower with smaller tires, but with tire size we have currently, I mean, I think it looks good. It fills out the wheel well super, super nice. Actually, though, I think I have to raise this side a little bit because this is just a bit too close, and for sure it's gonna rub. And I want to tear this up, but the driver's side is a little bit higher, and where this side is sitting is perfect. Front and rear. This side, money. Oh, it looks so good. The big old tires and everything, it just fits, and it looks beefy. Oh, she looks so mean. So I'm gonna go back up with the car, raise this side, front and rear, just a tiny little bit to match the driver's side, and then I'll be right. The rear probably wouldn't rub, but I want to match the other side. And what a good looking car. Little by little, she's just getting better and better. Look at this thing. Finally low. All right, check it out. Center cap's back on. Woo! Looking spicy. I got this side raised up. So now we're nice and even and good to go. Man, the car looks so good. Between the new front end, the car being lowered, like, yo, the Mark II coming together nicely. Now, loading the car is done. We're moving on to our little side mission here, which is opening the back door. So you can see I've got the seal here pulled out. That is the back side of the door latch. I'm getting here with my pick, which I found my entire pick set. So get in there, pop that open, and then see what came off in here. Because you can hear it's like it's kind of catching right here, then kind of popping off. So I'm gonna pull the door card off once this is open, see what's wrong, try and fix it. I don't think it's the actual latch itself. It could be, but step 1, just open the door. Got it part of the way. Just gotta do this up, I think. Maybe it's down still. There it is. Voila, our door is open. All right, so after going through the door, the rod from the lock here over to this one right here, the one for the inside door handle to this one, and the one on the outside for the door handle goes to this one. All of that on the door side is good. It seems to be the actual lock mechanism itself. Everything in here looks to be fine. I'll put a picture on the screen. It was caked with like clay and mud. I cleaned it out as best I could. Everything seems to, like, this moves, and then the outside door handle one, this moves. You can see the outside goes up and down, but it's not quite enough. There's a lever on the back side inside here, kind of hard to tell, that's supposed to drop as you would pull this one down or pull this one down, outside door handle or inside door handle. There's a lever that holds the actual, this piece right here. It's supposed to drop and let the door open up. For whatever reason, this one, neither one goes high enough or even like touches it at all. I can't see any broken pieces inside of here, but for whatever reason, neither the inside door handle or the outside door handle does anything to actually release the latch here. I tried with the lock up and with the lock down. Everything seems to be moving the way it's supposed to. I don't see any loose pieces in here, but for whatever reason, it just will not drop that lever to actually open, let this latch out. So I should have grabbed the one off the parts car. I don't know why I didn't. I meant to and then I forgot. So I'll put this one back in the car for right now so I can actually, you know, close the door and it's locked. But then sometime soon I'll grab the one off the parts car, swap it into this car, and then it's good to go. So I went through, did a bit more cleaning on this bottom section. Now you can see the inside door handle latch actually goes all the way back and sits flush. Before it was stuck back here, but there's still so much clay on the bottom side. but I cleaned all that out, so now it actually says we're supposed to. This one and this one both work how they're supposed to. And also, like I said, the latch inside there also works. You can see that silver one back there. The problem is, it looks like I'm missing a piece like underneath this spring that goes on the end of this one or on the end of this one that gives this a little bit more length to actually, when I pull it, give that distance to actually push this piece up and drop this out. I don't know exactly what piece it is, but either on this one or on this one, there needs to be some sort of, like, I don't know, plastic end cap piece or something to make this lever a little bit longer. That when you actually pull the handle, it actually pushes this up and opens the door. Okay, the Mark II is officially done for today. Look at this thing, dude. Sitting low the way it should be. So good. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this size tire, which is a 185/55 on a 15-inch wheel, or if I want to go to a 185/50 or a 195/45. I'll have to see. I mean, I don't mind this at all, but if I want to bring the car lower, definitely need a smaller tire size for sure. But for right now, I think the car is looking really good. Now in the back, the rear seat is back in. I put the bottom, hello, oh, I thought this door just said, whoo. You good? Okay, whew, I thought this door, like that door, just said peace out. That would have sucked. But now the back seat is in, but it's not all the way in. I didn't do the top annoying clips. The bottom ones are slid in. The center pieces are kind of like hooked in, and these little end pieces kind of hold the seat are all in. But the annoying top ones are not back in, because very soon I need to pull the seat back out to get to that door again and actually fix it. So it looks like it's in. It's good enough for me. It works. So at this point, final thing to do, hop in the Mark II, quick lap around the neighborhood, make sure there's no weird noises, anything like that, and make sure the car is good to go. It will still need an alignment, but I eyeballed it as best I could, so at least around the neighborhood it'll be fine and not destroy the tires, because we're not going very far. I just want to make sure it rides smooth, it's not rubbing, and all that kind of fun stuff. You know, it's funny, when I don't record, it starts right up no problem. So I spun the car around for a few photos. Just so far, backing up and turning around, there's no rubbing, no grinding, which is good. Now we'll do a lap and see how she does. So far so good, nice and smooth. Steering wheel is straight, surprisingly enough. Not bad. I'll be telling camera, I hit a few bumps just now, but nothing rubbed, which is good. There's also no buddy or anything in the car, so there's no weight, but also this suspension is much stiffer than the stock stuff I had on the car. So let's see, I'm trying to hit all the bumps right now and see, but I mean, it feels good. It feels way more responsive than it did previously. Before, like, it was a comfy cruiser, but there was almost like no feedback. Feels pretty good now though. We'll go one more. She rides nice now. And I don't hear any weird clunks, rattles, nothing like that. I've done enough Mark III suspension, Mark II suspension, that I should be able to tighten everything down properly, so. Surprisingly enough, tracking straight, which is kind of weird. I don't trust it to not destroy my tires, but at least go to an alignment shop, should be fine. It's not pulling left or right, nothing's shaking. With some bumps right here, see what happens. Nothing. No rubbing at all. Now, when I hit a big bump on the highway, and my rub a little bit in the back, but that's okay. A little rubbing's fine. Other than that, she's driving good. Driving real good. Oh, there's no power steering, let's get rough. Power! Not too shabby. For anyone comments, I do know this bulb is super dim. I have a new one, just have to swap it in, but I'll take care of that. Aside from that though, the Mark II is lowered. She's good to go. She rides super smooth, and I couldn't be more excited. Up next after this, we have our 5-speed going in the car, which is just sitting in the front yard. And then after that, we have the full exhaust for this car, which I've already gone through and heat wrapped the headers. Look how nice this thing came out. So funny enough, this is the same roll of heat wrap that I did Miley's exhaust with, and also the Savoy. So I did 3 different headers with one roll of heat wrap. But this came out super good, so that plus the high float cat, all of this, and the muffler is over there. The Mark II is gonna be, she's gonna be pretty good. Lowered, 5-speed, full exhaust. Just gonna be a little 1.8 ripper. And I wanna do a cam at some point as well. Just get a little exhaust note, a little chop to it if I could. But I'm super happy with the car. Super happy with the car. Little things like dents on the fender, I might go through and replace this fender at some point. The hood here is kind of pushed in a little bit, but at the same time, it adds character to the car, and it's just, you know, it is what it is. I don't mind it with the dents. I think it looks good either way. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.